We'll just keep him under observation for a couple of more days.
Is there anything else I should know?
Oh, not really.
What is it, love? What's wrong? Don't worry. Stuart's going to get someone. They'll be here any second. Kidney failure.
First thing we need to do is test the kidneys. I'm ordering an IVP, intravenous pyelogram. Then we'll have a better idea what to do.
He's going to be all right, isn't he?
I don't understand. This shouldn't have happened. Yes, well, if you'd bothered to read the notes properly, you'd have seen they administered fluids in the ambulance. Hell.
Look, I was just following standard procedure for these kind of cases.
You didn't get the facts, Chris. You just pumped blood into her and put her on more fluids. It's a wonder she didn't drown. You screwed up, and as a result, you nearly killed my mother.
I'm sorry, but...
Yeah, well, I'd like you to leave. Hane will be taking over this case from now on.
Why is there every single magazine in this place has to be at least 2 years old?
You don't have to wait, love. You should go home.
No, I want to stay. What's the story?
Oh, Stuart, I need to talk to your mother just for a moment.
What is it? What's the matter?
I'm afraid the IVP has shown some damage to the left kidney.
Oh, no.
The blow he received in the collapse has caused a renal thrombosis. That's a clot which has caused part of the kidney to die. We'll have to operate, and if it's as bad as I think, then we'll have to remove it.
Remove it?
There's also a risk of infection to the other kidney.
He's going to be all right, isn't he?
I'm sure he will. Thousands of people get by with just one kidney. The human body's very adaptable.
Yes, I suppose so.
There is one thing I need to know.
What's that?
Tom hasn't had any previous kidney problems, has he?
Not that I'm aware of. Why?
Well, it's probably nothing. It's just that the right kidney is slightly enlarged.
Well, what does that mean?
Is he going to be all right, or isn't he?
Yes, he'll be fine, dear. He just needs an operation on his kidney.
Yeah, but what for?
Well, it's just a precaution. It's nothing serious.
What is all the stuff they put on phone bills? Wiring maintenance. What does that mean, and why does it cost 45 cents?
Let's just refuse to pay the bill until they tell us, eh?
Yeah, right, and get the phone cut off. And it's a month overdue already. By the way, your share's $82.45.
No way!
I didn't make these toll calls.
Give me a look at that thing.
What's this?
It's dinner.
Haven't we got anything fresh? Or green? Green would be good.
Bread mold's green. Look, I never made this call.
What about something that isn't out of a can?
Man, you put my initials next to this number and I didn't make this call.
Look, Stevie, I don't care about phone calls. I want some decent food. And I want to be able to pay off some phone bills. And I'm sick and tired of forking out way too much rent because you keep on scaring away new flatmates.
Me?
Yes, you. You're the one that insists on a female flatmate.
So?
So if they're cute, you want to hit on them. If they're not, you're rude and you don't want to know them. Come on, Steve, we're looking for a flatmate, not a way to improve your feeble sex life.
Okay, then you can find the perfect flatmate, and I promise you I won't scare them off, all right?
I already have.
Who?
Wayne.
Oh, the bloke from the touch rugby team, man. He's a guy. He's a male. I don't want that.
Look, I don't care if he's a dolphin. He's got money, which means we can pay the bills.
I don't want to live in a flat full of blokes, okay?
Look, Wayne's a popular guy. He's got a lot of friends. Female friends.
Yeah?
He's always got money in his pocket.
No?
Well, she must have been pretty bad when they found her. You weren't to know.
But that's not the point. I screwed up. Now I've been replaced and Hane's taken over.
So? Count yourself lucky.
And what for? Neglect of a patient?
McKenna's mother. Pass on that one. He'd be looking over your shoulder every time you turn around.
True. Still, it hasn't exactly put me in his good books.
I'm truly sorry, Chris, but you can't be on top of the class every time. What else do you want me to say?
Okay, I get the point. I'll ditch the guilt trip.
Anyway, I imagine McKenna's feeling a lot guiltier than you are.
Yeah, things are going to work out fine. This Wayne guy seems like a top bloke.
Look, Steve, I'm not particularly interested. You had your chance at a decent, caring flatmate and you blew it.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know. It's a personality defect. Ever since I stuffed up that opportunity, I've been willing to take just about anyone. Uh-oh.
Hi.
Hello.
I gotta leave here, but be easy with each other, okay? There are innocent bystanders around.
Coward. So,
Nothing much. Are you okay?
time heals the wounds slowly. Oh, you think this is funny, do you?
No. I just came over to say good day.
Did you?
Yeah, to see if you're all right. I'd like a cup of coffee too.
You can have him, you know.
What?
Steve. I don't want him. He's a total willy.
Wally.
No, Willie.
What would I want him for? He's all yours.
No way, Jose. I have found the perfect man, and it isn't Steve what an egg melts.
Yeah, I heard.
You did?
Mm-hmm. And guess what? So have I.
Tell me all.
Mr. Tall, dark, and handsome. What about yours?
No way, Kirsty. Two can play that game. You tell me about yours first. What's his name?
Why should I go first?
Because if I give you his name, next thing I find you in bed with him, just like the last time, remember? Anyway, the main thing is that we're both happy, right?
Absolutely.
Hello, honey. Welcome back.
Am I late for work?
You've just had your operation. Remember? Was he all right?
The perfect patient.
So what now?
Now we have to take care of the remaining kidney. We'll be running constant blood tests to check on its function, and we'll start peritoneal dialysis for a while.
Dialysis?
It's purely a temporary measure, just until the other kidney's functioning fully.
What if it doesn't?
There's no reason why it shouldn't. I can't predict the future, but there's no cause to be pessimistic.
You hear that, Tom? Everything's going to be all right. You're fine. Really fine.
Right. Time to put weight on those bones, eh? Ready for lunch?
I hope my son feeds his patients well.
Darn sight better than most hospital food. The wine list leaves a little bit to be desired, though.
Oh, I'll speak to Mickey about that.
Oh, yes. Speak to me about what?
Mickey,
Mum, this is Honey Robita. He's your new doctor.
Hi,
I'm pleased to meet you, young man.
and how are you feeling?
Much, much better, thank you.
Excellent. Now we're going to be taking you into theatre, probably tomorrow, depending on how you progress. And we'll put a pin in that bone.
Oh, it's not that bad, really.
Nonetheless, it has to be done.
Well, as long as I'm not being too much bother.
Oh, Mother.
It's just that I'm worried about how much all this is going to cost.
Yes, well, that's nothing for you to concern yourself with.
Please yourself, dear. And please stop calling me Mother. It sounds so stuffy. It used to be just plain Mum, you know.
Well, you let Steve give you lunch. I want to speak to Dr. Robita.
You'll call back later when you've time?
Of course I will. Tomorrow. Don't you think that's a bit soon?
No, I don't think so.
But she'll hardly be strong enough for the operation.
She's bounced back a long way as it is.
Well, I disagree. I think we should wait another couple of days.
Dr. McKenna, you put me in charge of the patient. Let me make the decisions. Unless, of course, you want to look after her yourself.
Yeah, all right. I'm sorry. I'll keep my nose out of it.
Thank you.
But I do want to be kept informed, okay?
Of course.
I feel such a fool having a nice young man feed me with a spoon.
Relax and enjoy. Pretend you're Cleopatra and I'm some Nubian slave at your beck and call.
I'm much too old for that sort of thing.
No, nonsense. Nothing better than 5-star service is good enough for the boss's mother.
Boss's mother. I suppose I like the sound of that.
You must be, really proud of him.
He's done very well for himself, considering that he didn't even want to be a doctor when he was young.
Really? What did he want to be? Fireman? Policeman?
Hairdresser.
I'm sorry, it's just that I've never really pictured Doc McKenna doing a cut and a blow wave.
He had his heart set on having his own little salon. Once, I remember, he stole all his sister's dolls. Disappeared, and before we could find him, he chopped the hair off the lot of them.
Out of the fight.
there was another time. Oh, but you don't want to listen to me prattling on.
No, of course I do. I love hearing about other people's childhoods. It's like living history.
As long as I'm not boring you.
Nah, come on, May. Not a chance.
I might be 10 minutes late. Hope that's not a problem.
Late is a woman's job.
Hi.
So, is that the mystery man?
You betcha, my own personal hunk.
Sounds serious.
Yeah, we're going out again tonight.
Brave man.
He'll need to be. How's your dad?
He had an operation this morning. They took out one of his kidneys.
Gross. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing, you know. I mean, who needs 2 kidneys? So they reckon.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't know if it's a good or a bad thing. They don't tell me anything. They just come over to get lunch for me and Mum. Oh, and Kirsty wants a bean sprout something. She said you'd know. So have you two settled your differences?
I have. I can't say for her.
Oh, she seemed pretty cool.
I worry for her sanity.
You do?
Jealousy. She's a bitter and twisted woman now that I've found true love.
Oh, sorry, I don't follow.
This so-called boyfriend of hers, you know what I think?
I couldn't begin to guess.
A figment of her imagination. She sees that I've got a man, so she has to have one too. Imaginary boyfriend.
Well, he seemed pretty real the other night. I mean, she looked like she's going on a normal date.
The truly mad often act the sanest.
Right.
I mean, have you actually seen him yourself?
No.
The persecution rests.
No. It's simply all must go. All of it. Here at Shea McKenna, when we say haircut, we mean haircut. I mean, from hairdresser to surgeon, now there's a logical career path. I wonder if he's ever examining a patient, cops a look at their hair and goes, oh, my God, those split ends, they simply must go.
Well, I think it reveals a more spiritual side to him.
You what?
You know, a caring side, like someone who's in touch with the suffering of others.
Oh, yeah, of course. Oh, my God, that perm. It's so ugly. You must be in deep inner turmoil. I tell you what, old May McKenna's a dynamite source of info.
Oh, how is she?
She's getting really better.
Oh, I think I might pop through and see her.
All right.
That's right, don't worry about the desk. I'll look after it.
So, what's the story with Wayne, pal?
I just spoke to him. He'll be in by tonight.
You guys have actually found a flatmate.
Too right. Life is finally looking up.
You know it.
Dr. Warner, please come.
Any chance of a drink round here?
Oh, sorry, Tom.
Have a glass of water? I got a mouth like a gorilla's armpit.
No can do. Nilled by mouth for a while longer. But I can get you something to rinse it out with.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, Mr. Nielsen.
Sorry, should I?
You rescued my son.
Oh, right. You'll have to excuse me. I'm a bit out to lunch. How you doing?
Okay. What about you? You look terrible.
Scott,
I'll survive.
I want to thank you for rescuing Scott.
Yeah, thanks.
That's all right.
I'm so sorry you ended up getting hurt in the process.
Occupational hazard.
You have to do stuff like that all the time.
Not too often, thank goodness.
G'day, Dad.
Hey, son, sit down.
I brought your racing pages and your tranny. Just give me a yell if you want any bets placed, huh?
Hey, maybe later. Hey, meet Mrs. Fisher and Scott. My son, Stuart.
Hi.
G'day.
Hello.
What were you saying about the job? Oh, yeah. Well, sometimes it gets a bit hairy. Mostly we just transport little old ladies around.
What about fires and accidents and stuff?
Oh, well, yeah. Too many car crashes. Picking up people after them isn't fun.
Must be pretty yucky.
Oh, you get used to it. You have to, unfortunately.
Must feel really good after you save someone's life.
Oh, I don't know. I never really thought about it.
You saved mine.
I'll send you the bill.
So, he just got over this, what did you call it?
Narcolepsy.
Oh, right. And then he got the kidney thing. Oh, horrible. It's awful how luck goes sometimes.
You're right. Still, what can you do?
You're right there.
But here am I prattling on about us when you've got troubles of your own. Still, it must be reassuring knowing your son's keeping his eye on you.
Oh, he's done well for himself.
Got any other children?
Just Shirley, Michael's oldest sister. You?
4. All boys. My Darryl will be in tomorrow to see his father. I'll introduce you.
Boys, they can be a handful when they're young.
You're telling me. After all the wars my four went through, you know, cuts, grazers, you name it. Working here is like a holiday camp.
Thankfully, Mickey avoided most of that. It was the bed wetting that was his biggest problem.
Really?
Oh, there are a couple of years there. Terrible. For a small child, he had the most astonishing capacity.
Oh, and what age did he become, you know, reliable?
Oh.
Hello, Mother.
We were just talking about you.
Oh, yes, nothing too embarrassing, I hope.
Oh, no. No, not at all. Well, I must be going, May. I'll see you later.
Bye, Marge. Nice woman. You've got such nice staff working here, dear.
Yes, well, they all seem to like you.
Do they? Can't think why.
So you won't tell me what he looks like, how old he is, or what he does for a living?
Why do you want to know?
Just curious.
Look, Karma brought us together, that's all you need to know.
I think Gina was right.
Right about what?
Oh, nothing.
Tell me!
No, it's not important. Kath, you must know she sort of has this theory about you.
Which is?
That he doesn't really exist. As such.
I see.
I mean, not that I believe her. Not really.
Yeah, well, I know he's real.
Sure. Just no one else does.
What if you saw him with your own eyes? I'm seeing him later on. You could come along.
Yeah, sure I will. But I don't want to crowd you out on a date.
Well, it's not a date as such, but there'll be other people there.
Yeah, I suppose I could. At least I could set Gina straight.
Yeah, I don't think you'll be disappointed. Although Gina might be.
Hey, everything's functioning normally. Are you okay?
Blooming complicated setup. Does it make a cup of tea as well?
Afraid not.
Can't have everything, I suppose. What's the verdict, Doc?
Satisfactory. Your blood pressure's up and the quality's improving as well.
Sounds like a vampire talking like that.
Let's just say it looks promising.
But there's still a chance that the other kidney won't come to the party, and I could spend the rest of my life on dialysis.
There is that chance. It's too soon to tell.
Thanks for your honesty. I'd appreciate it if you don't tell Marge and Stuart. Don't want them getting in a flap.
If that's what you want.
It is. Any chance of pouring a couple of tinnies in with this lot?
Afraid not.
Hello, love.
Hello, darling.
So, do you reckon rubber sheets for McKenna's Christmas present could be a little light?
And how about a designer catheter for the busy doctor on the go?
The latest jewel from the lips of May McKenna. It's the mid-50s, right? The Red Shield Cub Scouts, 6th District. And who's our Kayla's favourite little sixer? Who's first in his troop to get his proficiency badge for not tying?
Not little Mickey McKenna by any chance.
Dip, dip, dip.
I wonder if he's still got his woggle.
Well, personally, I've never been into telltale stories. No physical evidence is what I like to see, which fortuitously May McKenna carries around in her handbag at all times, except when she lends it to her personal physician. Folks, it's the nude shot, Dr. Michael McKenna.
How long will he be on this?
Oh, I can't really say.
What if the other kidney doesn't, you know?
Not a chance. A few days, everything will be pretty much back to normal. Won't they, Dr. Fleming?
Certainly looks that way.
Oh, hey, Stuart. How's your dad?
Much better, thanks.
Bonza.
Oh, I'm just on my way to go home and have a shower, get changed.
Sounds suspiciously like a date to me.
Well, yes and no. Yes, it is a date, but no, I'm not going on it.
Have you been over there sniffing anaesthetic or something?
No, it's Kirsty's date. And I'm going to see Mr. Invisible.
The new boyfriend?
Yep.
So what, has she told you all about him then?
No, she's been very secretive. But come tomorrow, I think I'll be able to tell you everything.
Ah, only if you want to. It's not the end of the world if you feel like keeping it to yourself.
Oh, come on, Gina, you're dying to know.
Me? No way. Besides, the guy's probably a total egg. Take it from me. If he's interested in Kirsty, he must be a real zero.
car thieves, gotta be. Rip it off, strip it down, and dump it. Great. Sam, why is there a wolf on the couch?
I guess must be Wayne's.
You didn't tell me he had a dog.
I didn't know he had a dog.
But the lease says no pets.
You tell him that.
Later. This explains the rust bucket outside. I knew I should have never let you talk me into flooding with a guy called Rain.
Okay. G'day, guys. Sorry I missed you. Went up north for a while. Did some shopping. Be nice to Killer, but don't try and touch him.
Great.
Cheers, Wayne. P.S. Give you the rent when I get back. P.P.S. We'll replace the beers when I get back. Well, look, at least you did some shopping.
Yum. Dog food.
Well, isn't it a bit early to be going out tonight?
They're early eaters.
Well, Kirst, if you want me to leave, just say the word, huh?
Oh, actually, there's something I should have told you, Stuart. I invited you along because I wanted the company.
Yeah, well, I thought there was going to be others.
There is, but one of them's 3 and the other one's 1. And come 8 o'clock, they'll be asleep.
Hey?
Come on in, Kirsty.
Is it you or is it me? Lately I've been lost it seems. I think the change is what I need. If I'm looking for a chance or a dream, Shortland Street. Taking time to hold my place. Yesterday's another place. Just living for the times we've seen. When the writing on the wall says I'll be Shortland Street. If you want to find a way of searching for another world, it's hard to see Shortland Street.
This program was made with the help of your broadcasting fee, so you can see more of New Zealand on air.